Hi, welcome back. I guess this is the first episode of What Are Sustainable Alternatives show. I'm still here just outside our house that's currently a building site. So it's a beautiful day. And yesterday I decided, you know what, instead of cleaning up the kitchen inside, I made an outside kitchen. But today we're actually going to talk about water shortages and water usage. One of the things that happened when our flights got cancelled when we were in Thailand, as well as the ferry services between the island got stopped, we found out that there was also water shortages. So in the place where we were staying, we ended up having problems with water. We really had to be really good with the amount of water that we're going to use. But what most people don't know is this is the case all over the world, including the UK, because it's really one system. The water system is one, and what we're doing is we are using a lot of chemicals to pollute. We're also polluting, with diesel and petrol on the street, the puddles that you see in the winter. So I'm just going to quickly show you. This is one alternative solution. Remember this channel is called What Are Some Alternatives? So this is one of the alternatives for saving a lot of water. I learned this during the rebellion in London in April 2019. Some of the people who were volunteering and running a kitchen over there showed this. This works great. So what do we do? Right, it's called the 3-bucket system. What you have is you have your wash bowl. This is going to be the main wash bowl. So what you do is you make sure you have some hot water, from a kettle or from elsewhere. You can get one of these thermal flasks very easily. You'll find them in builder skips. You'll find them at recycling places. People throw these away just because they don't have the cap anymore. So that is the wash bowl. And then you have a rinse bowl over there. And then you have your throwaway bowl. And what we do really is this one you'll see earlier. I washed some really dirty outdoor clothing. What you can do is I've made an addition to something that I learned in Thailand. So in Thailand they have a small bucket of water. So this one, even though it rained earlier this morning, I only put a little bit of dishwashing liquid in this morning. When you come back, so you just leave your dishwashing sponge and your scrubbers and things inside the water. If this gets really dirty, then this ends up with your washing up in there. So how does this work? This is the pre-rinse, the pre-wash, the wash, and the rinse. So if you have something really dirty, what you'll first do is you'll just pre-wash it over there. This is often if you have food, just to get out all the big pieces of junk. And then over here you'll end up washing. When you're done with the washing, you can either rinse it, and what happens is if your rinse water gets dirty, or if your wash water gets very dirty, then your wash water ends up going into the pre-wash. So just to show you, if this gets very dirty, that ends up going in there. And then this one gets filled with the rinse water, and then you will refill your initial rinse bucket with fresh water that you will get from elsewhere. So another trick that I learned as well is you can also use, in Thailand they do this often, you can use a bottle and just put 3 holes in front. So this is very nice and easy to rinse off your dishes, and this uses very small amount of water. So that is the 3-bucket system. You have the pre-wash, the wash, and the rinse. If the wash gets very dirty, the wash goes in the pre-wash, the rinse goes in the wash, and the rinse gets refilled. But I really like what they do in Thailand with this. But this is still maybe, if you don't even want to do this work, you can also use one of the other plastic bottles. Again, all of these things are for free. Just go and have a look